Um, Joe.
Hello.
Hello. I know it's a Friday, but I figured I'd give you a quick call. I've been wanting to bring back the long-awaited sequel.
Oh, the long-awaited sequel. Yeah, it's been a few Mondays on that one. It's living up to its name. I mean, if anyone's still around to wait for it.
Well, this is the thing: is the people who were around when it was on aren't around anymore, and so new people don't know what it was like. And so we've had a few.
Is it long-awaited at that point?
Well, here's the thing: is people have heard about it. So people in the server have been saying, can we have an episode of the long-awaited sequel? And they weren't around to hear the original ones.
So in a sense, it's been passed down through the generations.
Yes. Yeah, the desire.
This is your legacy. Are you okay? Are you okay with that?
Oh, no. My legacy. Imagine that in hundreds of years' time. They'll say, what did Komodo ever do? And it's the long-awaited sequel.
And some say the next episode will be out any day now.
It was written in a tweet in 2000.
Actually, it was recorded. It wasn't written. Komodo.
Oh no, I was saying it was written in a tweet that there would be a new episode, suggesting that we never actually recorded one. I see. Or that the recording was damaged or something in some way.
On the third day. No, third day is much too soon.
Yeah, and on the third millennium. But so the thing is, people like on our streams, they like Jomodo,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I think just because it sounds neat rather than for any sort of content we've made.
Has Jomodo in the name there.
Yeah, it's what you think people like that.
Oh, they like that.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
right there.
They don't like that.
They will not like that. Well, but anyway, I figured we'd have bit of a rehash. Come and do a comeback special.
Comeback special.
Yeah,
I mean, seems like the sort of time frame for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's been 4 years or so since the last episode. I mean, we shouldn't. Should we just keep referring to our old episodes? Is that what we're going to do? We used to do that a lot. We just used to talk
basically, once it reached episode 4, it was mostly just references to previous episodes. It became like a Gordian's knot of just senseless garbage.
Yeah, I know. It's reminded me of my streams. But well, hang on a minute. Let's have a look. What did we do last time?
Yeah, we probably want to avoid just making it 100% callbacks. So yeah, remind me of what we actually did, and we'll try to come up with something slightly more original.
Okay. Sequel, just Komodo. Oh, I actually did a playlist of these, and is a little this is good. We've already had a comeback special.
We've already had a comeback special. So that's really shooting originality in the foot right there, isn't it? I mean, good job, past Komodo and Joe. That was a really good idea, but damn you for already using it.
Was it us? I don't even remember who I recorded it with.
I mean, if you wasted it on someone else, then I do get to complain.
Well, the thing, okay, so that was in 2018. So that was newer than I thought. Yeah.
So what you're saying is people have barely waited. That's what I'm getting from this. Maybe it's too soon.
If anything, it's too soon to bring it back.
People will realise that after the first episode. Yeah.
I mean, it was sudsy. I can see now it was sudsy. So yeah. So now the last one we did with you.
Oh, make sure that if we're doing the comeback episode, that you don't DDoS him like that.
What, sudsy?
Yeah. Don't actually use Sudsy's name, obviously, in an episode.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, we don't want to use real names. But what I will say, Joe, is
yeah. Carry on. Oh yeah, don't call me Joe in an episode.
Right. No. Sorry, Joe McGuy. There we go. I've used your alias there. Right. We'll have to make notes about that. But anyway, the point is, it was sudsy. You were the last time we had you in was DJ Fritz special.
DJ Fritz. From
Yeah.
DJ Fritz and the Potato Crew fame.
Yes.
When I tried
exactly.
to share some glorious German culture with you, and you just mocked me relentlessly, and the end of that episode is like loud electro polka.
That's a good ending. It was a good ending.
It was loud electro polka. Well, it was like 4 a.m. when we recorded this. It was loud electro polka and potato puns. It was unbelievable.
Now that's an episode.
It was one of the finest episodes ever made.
But the thing was, we couldn't carry on recording it back then because my next door neighbours had put out noise complaints about me several times. And so, if you ever listen to that back, I'm talking quite quietly into the microphone.
Yeah, but then we laugh our heads off, so it's all pointless.
That was the thing. I was like, oh, well, I better. So it's a mini-sode. It's only like 11 minutes long.
Oh.
Because...
Is it only 11 minutes? When honestly, everyone in the world should listen to it.
Yeah, and of course, it is nestled in there as the 5th special in the long-awaited sequel line. So, right, hang on a minute. So we can't call this the comeback special because we've already had a comeback special.
Okay, so we can't actually have a comeback special for us resurrecting the series. What are we supposed to call it then?
Resurrect. We'll do resurrect.
The resurrection special. No, I think people will be upset though because no one's actually going to come back to life. That's a bit of false advertising. It's the resurrection special. People tune in. We're like, oh, are you bringing someone back from the dead? And they'll be quite disappointed.
I mean, number one, I just want to argue, I'm not sure people will be tuning in, so you've embarrassed yourself there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that was a bold assumption to make. My apologies.
Right, resurrection of the series special.
Oh, like resurrection, open bracket, of the series, close bracket, special.
Brackets. Yes, we'll put brackets. A title is always better if you have brackets. As much punctuation.
Really, punctuation is the key to a snappy title, I always find. Basically, call it anything but the comeback special.
Well, no, we're going to call it the Resurrection Special. Resurrection of the Series Special.
I thought we agreed we were going to call it anything but the comeback special, so it doesn't clash with the comeback special.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Go with this. Snappy title. Resurrection, open brackets, of the series, close brackets, special, colon.
Ooh,
because
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. Everything's better with a colon. I learned that in medical school.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, maybe we should not have that entire joke in the title. Honestly, that does kind of drag it down a bit. But I'm a big fan of a joke. We should definitely have that in the first episode.
Yes. All right. Well, we're gonna have to script the first episode through as well.
Yeah. But it can't just be nonsense of us rambling on.
Right. So hang on. Resurrection, open brackets, of the series, close brackets, special, colon.
Yeah.
Anything but the comeback special.
Special. Yeah, I think you're missing another special there. So just slap like a comma special at the end. We've used 3 different kinds of punctuation. Rolls off the tongue.
Rules of three. That's another thing. I learned that not in medical school.
You did quite well in medical school with the idea that colons are important. But if you think there should be 3 of them, I am now again doubtful. And maybe podcasting was the career choice after all.
No, it was just I worked in a ward with a lot of triplets. That's right. So 3 was the right number. I'm not sure whether that's the staff or whether they were being born. I haven't dug into that.
How long do you want these episodes to be, though? Because of snappy titles like that, I'm not sure how much time there's going to be left for anything else.
Right. Well, last time they ran for about 20 minutes. Okay, but they were recorded over 50 minutes and cut down. I'm not doing editing this time, but I feel like us talking, no matter how much clever stuff we cram in, us talking for more than about 20 minutes is not going to be practical. So I still think, bam, 20 minutes in and out.
Well, I mean, like 3 years ago, obviously, we weren't as amazingly hilarious as we are now. So now we don't need to edit down 50 minutes. Like
Exactly.
All our
it's not like
20-minute conversations are hilarious. So,
Yeah, there's a joke in every line.
There's 2 jokes in the conversation, that's for sure.
I know what we're doing. We'll say long-awaited sequel, 20-minute episodes, guaranteed a joke every hour.
Damn, we missed it in the recording this week. Tune in next week.
Did you spot the joke? Neither did we. Will it be in next time? Oh, right. But anyway, hang on. We're talking a bit too much about our previous episodes anyway.
Oh, yeah. We agree.
Because
make a note in the actual episodes. Don't talk this much about any past episodes.
That I'm okay. Let's make a note there. Don't call back. Don't call back to previous episodes.
Yeah, we don't want to become too self-referential.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because you could just be self-obsessed with your own canon, basically. Especially if you work on a pirate ship.
Yeah, you have to work as a team on a pirate ship. There's no I in pirate.
I might want to check that. They've got one. The other one's missing because of the patch, but they have got one eye. Just bit awkward there. Right. Well, we won't.
But
put
also,
that
cuisine is very important because there is an 8 in pirate. So they always had their meals.
There's an 8. Oh, there's an 8. There's a yes, there is. So where's the number 8 in pirate?
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. We have some work ahead of us before we actually record an episode.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm looking ahead though to when we start recording them again.
Yeah. I'm glad we're actually getting some planning out of the way instead of just jumping straight into it. By the way, like this is not how it ever used to work.
No, I know, but I mean the old episodes are a bit of a mess. So I'm trying to raise the bar. You know?
make it a bit more professional. Yeah, not just like slam the record button and just
hope, which is we want to move away from our stream content. Yeah. So I've got a little plan. I've made a note. I've actually made a note.
Ooh.
Right?
Look at me making notes.
No. Look at me. Well, you can't look at me.
No, it doesn't really work in this format, does it?
Listen to me. I'm making notes. Wait. Yes, but I made the note. Here's the point.
It's a clever counter to all the people that say your content's completely unwatchable. Just Komodo, do you think my content's unwatchable? Well, I made an audio podcast.
Exactly. Most people, when you tell them your content's unwatchable, they go, oh shit, I need to really improve. I need to work better at this. And then I'm sat here going, no, actually, I'll show you what's unwatchable. That's
actually here. Time out. Actual good idea. Have an SFX on your stream. That's just exclamation mark unwatchable, and it's just an ad for the long-awaited sequel.
That's genius. Hang on, let's make a note for that. Okay.
That would fit right in.
Yeah, unwatchable ad for LAS. Right. Now we need to make sure that I make that before we mention it in an episode, so it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And obviously, get this kind of planning out of the way outside of episodes, so we don't just have to slow the thing down by making notes and things.
Yes, absolutely. So, looking towards the future now, even though it's only just begun. It's nowhere near Christmas. It's February. Why have I made that reference?
Oh, like you tell me it's a reference? It was so poorly executed. I had no idea. That could be a tagline for something as well.
Yeah, I know. The trouble is, we got really good taglines and no content. It's a really bad thing.
Oh man, you see, again, that feels like a great tagline. We already have such a long title. How many taglines can we add to that? 4 people go, that's excessive.
Oh God.
I mean, people will say that within the first minute of anything we produce anyway, but
yeah, just like, well, honestly, that's too much. Wait, well, I mean, I'm
maybe
now.
I think what we can rely on is the concept that, you know, when a waiter approaches you and like grates cheese on your plate, like there's the level of awkwardness, but you don't want to tell him to stop right away.
Yes.
So maybe if we can harness that into audio form, we can retain an audience.
We rely on them being too awkward to stop it.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, "Oh, is this it? Is this the show?"
Yeah.
But well, maybe it'll get better in a minute. Maybe something else will happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
They did actually like record a proper episode with planning and everything this time. It'd be rude to turn off immediately.
Yeah, I know. We'll be able to start off with like a list. Bam, bam, bam. This is what's going to happen in the episode.
So you have ideas for episodes already?
Yes. Yeah. So, right. We'll start off with the Resurrection special. Okay.
And that sorry. I thought we agreed we're not having a Resurrection special.
Sorry. Resurrection, open brackets, of the series, close brackets special, colon, anything but the comeback special, right? We're going to have that.
Sorry. You're going to put a comma between special and special.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But the thing is that's going to be a sort of a bit of a knockabout of fun. It'll just be us two sort of chatting. We'll get a few topics ahead of time, and then we'll just go and have a conversation. Then we'll move into a more sort of standard episode. So I was thinking,
standard episode.
It's still going to be a special.
Yeah. Like I was going to say, I only do specials. Like you can't you can't book me for just standard episodes.
No. But I was.
What will people think?
What I mean is that this will be the first of the sort of ongoing series of specials, rather than being just like, resurrecting the series with. I mean, at this point, the electric paddles. I forgot what they're called, but that's what's needed to get this series back to life.
The electric paddles.
Yeah.
Defibrillator.
Yeah, that's it. I hardly knew her.
Yeah. That's the exact kind of joke that you want to make less of in an episode, right?
That's true, actually.
That would just be sure that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, no, that's not. That won't be good enough to make the cut.
No, except there won't be any cuts, obviously, because you said everything's going to be one take now. So
yeah, but that's why we're going to make it better. Okay. So we're going to have Jomodo looks at transport special, okay? Because we can look at like the history of transport, share our wisdom, our knowledge.
We know a lot about transport.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that I always remark upon is that we can talk for ages about many things, including transport. So
exactly. So we're going to bring that in, right? Because we've done it in SnowRunner, we can do it in an episode, right? Yeah. And then I was thinking we dovetail nicely into an introduction to the series special.
An introduction to the series is like the third episode.
Well, yeah. Well, look, I know it doesn't look great from that point of view, but what you've got to remember is that we've not done these for a long time. Okay? So the first couple of episodes we do, even with all our planning, are going to be pretty shit. Let's be honest. Right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I hear exactly what you mean. Like, you have to be a complete idiot to actually listen to the first couple ones. Like, wait until they're good again, honestly.
Yeah.
Definitely don't actually say that, though.
Oh, no, well, we won't advertise that. No.
we know you shouldn't, but...
Yeah. So don't
tell the audience that.
It's all right. The audience are idiots. They won't figure it out.
Yeah. Right. By the time they do, it's too late.
Exactly. They'll be in that awkward zone again of not quite being able to press pause. So we then do an intro, right? That's the time for an intro when we're back, firing on all cylinders, being really good at what we do. Bam,
whatever that intro. Introduce people to the concept of the long-awaited sequel, so we actually know what's going on, which would be a first for anyone on the long-awaited sequel.
But I mean, you have a point. It's a bit of an uneven show. We used to have a news segment as well. Do you remember that?
Oh, there was a news segment.
Yeah,
But, that's old news.
I was going to say, well, let's not mention that, because, again, we'll be stuck in doing callbacks to old episodes. We don't want to.
Yeah, you can't call back to news.
Yeah.
Any concepts that have previously been used are now dead to us.
Just today, in classic news, which is just history. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first 3 ideas.
Yes.
What do you have? Anything else? I'm sure. Do we want to poll our audience for ideas? Maybe they'll have something we can listen to their feedback.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but there's a fatal flaw with that idea.
Yeah.
It relies on us having an audience that then can provide the feedback.
I do see what you mean. Yeah, and feedback other than stop this.
Yeah, we're just like, no, please go away.
So maybe not a listening to feedback special then.
No. For a start,
again, the audiophiles out there listening to feedback special sounds like a giant pain on the ears.
Yeah, it does. I was thinking it would just be silence because we'd be listening, but there wouldn't be any feedback. But that would cause something in the microphone feedback, which is awful.
Just be a loud whine in your ears. And again, if we had an audience, they'd probably say, "How is that different to a normal episode?"
I knew you were going to make that joke. God damn it! Now, what we're going to do as well, by the way, we're going to stick it back on where you could get it before, right?
Yeah.
So it was on YouTube. I stuck it on the YouTubes because people like watching it there, even though it's audio. Weird. And then I'm going to stick it up on iTunes, RSS feed for podcast listings. You can link it to Spotify. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
the excellent podcast is going to be available on youtube.com/justkomodo.
Yes, absolutely. And available in all good podcasting apps as the long-awaited sequel. Now, we wouldn't bother dumping that level of information into an actual episode, but it's important to know where we can direct people.
You wouldn't want any blatant advertising.
No.
The excellent podcast available at youtube.com/justkomodo. You can't just put that in an episode.
No.
I personally have higher standards than that over at twitch.tv/JoeMcGuy, because I stream there every Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT on twitch.tv/JoeMcGuy, and I think it's unacceptable to just drop your references to your channel and other people's content. It's just not what we do at twitch.tv/JoeMcGuy, especially not 8 p.m. GMT every Wednesday. Yeah, I just want to make that clear. You'd never hear me say that.
No. Well,
you wouldn't hear me say it now. You wouldn't hear me say it at 8 p.m. GMT at twitch.tv/JoeMcGuy. It doesn't happen.
You see, I might do something like that, in a postmodern ironic way on twitch.tv/JustKomodo.
Oh, okay. But obviously, as long as people understand it's a joke. You have to clearly establish it's a joke. You can't just start doing it one day because it became an inside joke, but no one was there to witness it because it just seemed like a jerk.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Maybe we could have it as a joke in an episode, Komodo.
I think it would just come across as crass. But here's the thing, Joe.
But it's still better to have it in an episode, right? And then have that exist before you start making that joke anywhere else. Because if, for instance, you recorded that episode and then lost the footage completely, then people will just really think you're an idiot.
Fortunately, Joe, that would never happen.
That would just... honestly, not sure why I came up with that.
Also, I will say, you're saying about it has to be a joke, and everyone has to know it's a joke. I have been told with my content, it is quite useful when I tell the audience when something's a joke, because there's no other side whatsoever.
Yeah, and I think the audience knows it's a joke if it's on twitch.tv/JustKomodo.
Well, then why don't they laugh?
Oh, they do. Through the tears.
Oh Okay. All right. Well, I think that's. I think we've got a rough plan in place then.
Yeah, we have a rough plan. 20-minute episodes. We have a couple of ideas. We might need to end up brainstorming for new ideas. And
Yes.
honestly, brainstorming new ideas special. Bam. Thinking of content while creating content. Now that's next level right there.
That's like when you just watch your own Twitch clips and call that new content for Twitch. I like it. Okay, all right. Brainstorming new ideas. All right, special.
Special, of course. Yeah.
I like it. Right. Okay. Right. We got a plan. Do you think we could go and try and record an episode?
Oh, I'm actually kind of busy now. I didn't know this call would be as long as it is. It's been 25 minutes already. That's longer than a normal episode at this point.
So we can't record one?
Nah, sorry, I gotta go. I know you really wanted to put an episode out there, but I actually gotta go. I have a life. I regularly stream at twitch.tv/Joe McGuy every 8 p.m. GMT on a Wednesday, but I can't just pull free time out of thin air.
What am I going to do? I kind of told people there'd be an episode.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, honestly, this conversation has been long enough. Why don't we just not bother making an episode and send this out? See if anyone notices.
I mean, to be fair, no one's gonna listen to it. I nearly said no one's gonna watch it, which is absolutely true.
Yes, I make you a promise right now, Komodo. No one's gonna watch it.
Oh, well, yeah. Do you know what? Fine. Right. Okay. You've been listening to the. Let me find the note we made on the title.
Oh yeah.
You've been listening to the resurrection open bracket of the series close bracket special : anything but the comeback special, special. It's been the long-awaited sequel. It's back after nearly 3 years. I've been Just Komodo. I can be found on twitch.tv/Just Komodo. This episode can be found on youtube.com/Just Komodo. And for this special episode, because of course it is a special, we have our very, very special guest, Joe McGuy.
Hello, I'm Joe McGuy of twitch.tv/Joe McGuy. You might know me from such things as my regular stream at 8 p.m. GMT. every Wednesday at twitch.tv/Joe McGuy. Also, sometimes I'm a special guest star on the long-awaited sequel.
I'm Troy McClure. You may know me from this advert.
Yeah, if you would like to hire me as a special guest on your podcast, why don't you drop me a message at...
Oh my God.
I think people will know.
People will know.
I don't have to say it.
People know the great Joe McGuy.
Of course. Yeah.
Of course. One of the biggest.
It's always sad when people feel like they have to self-advertise.
Yeah. I mean, Joe McGuy is very nearly the biggest internet celebrity of that name. So
top 10 for sure. And really, the reason people bring me on as a guest star is really good pacing for podcasts, doesn't drag out outros. That's really one of the key elements. We're like, this guy knows how to end a podcast.
Well, I mean, we've done it before with electronic polka music. So, anyway, right. Well, let's just finish this. We're gonna have to do better for the next episode, honestly.
Now that we've decided this is an episode, but honestly, this way we can promise great improvements for next time. And it won't even be a lie.
Let's just say improvements. Let's not overpromise. I mean, at least the next episode might run to time.
Yeah.